100% of the people in this world want global peace. We are in the midst of one of the greatest humanitarian crises of our lifetime. Over 55% of the nations in the world have deteriorated in peace, and more are drifting away from peace. 78 million people are displaced. That is the highest figure ever recorded. So what are the causes of conflicts in this world? Number one, there is the possibility of those whose nations feel that they are insecure and they need to combine with other nations to be able to fight those nations that are causing the insecurity. That causes conflict. Second is those nations wish to expand, neo-colonization. They want to achieve more territory and more minerals and resources. That can cause conflict. Third is those conflicts that are caused through religious differences. Now we know that there is much more in common among religions than is commonly believed. But there are some people who would like to cause conflicts just because they do not agree with other religions. Then there are tribal differences. Different tribes have different ways and different cultures, and because of the tribal differences, they try to create conflicts. Then there is poverty. When there is poverty, when people suffer from hunger, they get frustrated and they can cause riots, and they can also cause a civil war and even a coup to overthrow the government. And those riots and conflicts can lead to more problems in terms of poverty. Then there is those who are intent on acquiring minerals, oil and land from other nations by fair or foul means and by creating conflicts in those nations. Then there is a corruption culture in some nations where the people actually cannot withstand all the difficulties they are facing, and they become rebellious and a conflict is created. Then there are those people who want to enhance the market for weapons and armaments by either promoting an imaginary conflict or by actually promoting a conflict. Then there is those who are intent on achieving power and domination amongst other powers, and they would try and generate a conflict in order to demonstrate their superiority. Then there is oppression in certain nations. When there is a lot of oppression, people will rebel, and ultimately that would lead to a large, huge conflict and maybe even to a civil war. You have to remember that conflicts can cause poverty and poverty can cause conflicts. Conflicts take the nations back, sometimes 50 years back, and the progress is all reversed in no time at all. It is not something to be taken lightly. So, we need to start thinking that the salvation for humanity lies in having love for each other and not hatred. Plus, we need to ensure that we believe in the saying of live and let live. We also have to now promote the thoughts of the past, where we say, do unto others as you would like done to you and to your dear ones. So, these are important things that we have to bear in mind in order to achieve global peace. We also have to remember that we have to withhold those people, those nations and those organizations who are responsible for doing wrong, and those people to whom the wrong is done, we need to support them, whether they are individuals, they are organizations or nations. This is our moral duty. So, no one individual or nation can address the challenges of conflicts on their own. The actual agenda has to be addressed as a collective action. The responsibility is collective. Both the citizens and the governments of the world have to work together to achieve global peace.